Hello and welcome back, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Kingdom of David campaign in Crusader Kings 2. We're now King DeWitt of the Kingdom of David. Unfortunately, we've had a terrible blow happen to our country, where we are now fractured. 10 years of ruling until we can change our succession law. We're stuck under Gavelkind, all because of a silly little thing where creating a kingdom via decision is not the same thing as creating a kingdom via clicking a button. So we should be under elective succession right now, but we're not. Oh well, we'll make do with it. We'll probably end up becoming a, murderous, I almost just said incestuous, but that's obviously not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was kinslayerious and possibly incestuous. Anyway, let's start processing our realm. First things first, let's recruit a court physician. First off, is there anyone who is good enough? God, I gotta get used to playing CK2 again. I played a whole bunch of E4 today, and now I'm not used to pressing F1, F2, F3, etc. Court physician. We've got Zula, the rabbi. Good job. You're the guy. Designated regent. Well, more opinion with a fairly powerful vassal would be fairly useful. Khalil. Ambitious, sympathetic man. Doesn't really matter. I'll pick you for now. It's a lot of opinion. It's 10 opinion and 2.25 prestige. Just a pretty good modifier to have. Don't really want a court jester. Court jester. Make some other people have some stuff. People who are landed so they like us. Mostly going for people who are high rank. I'm not going to give my brother anything because who cares about him. Something might happen to him up on a rampart. I'm just saying, it's possible. We have 4 commander slots available. Gotta take care of that too. It's like Phineas, my kinsman's going to become a commander. We don't want to use stewards. Beyond that, I guess we will just go for some opinion here. Court physician and the rabbi. That's not appropriate. Some random baron of Adam. Sure. Jonas, what province or what holding do you actually hold? You've got a sub-barony in my capital. Okay, fair enough. So we're still in a pretty good position. Like, we're not weak. We have plenty of men. I'm not too concerned about losing our kingdom or anything right now. We have title loss and succession. That'll almost always be there now with Gavelkind. We have righteous imprisonment on Duke Tenjin of Semyon. That's unfortunate. Is it? Is it unfortunate? He's considered to be a powerful vassal. I made him into my spy master before actually starting the campaign. I kind of handled a couple minor things, like appointing counselors to certain tasks and stuff. Let's see. He's acted dishonorably toward us. He's got a number of provinces. I don't really see any issue with him having the provinces that he has, so I don't think we're going to act on that. We can press de jure claims on 2 provinces. We have no truce timer right now, so that's useful. We'll set our crown focus to our capital. The council's discontent. We have 2 children who lack a childhood focus. I feel like we were lacking a lot of military characters right now, so any military characters we can get our hands on would be great. And we still have a child who lacks an education focus, our heir. We are his guardian. We have a gray eminence is our trait. Let's see. What is he? He's brooding, indolent, and trusting. Let's try this one out. Well, he's a combination of brooding and indolent, but we'll try it. I want to try a different education for once. And we have some random character who owes us a favor. That's great. Okay, we have a fair bit of money, 800 gold in the bank. We have plenty of plots, and what we're going to do is we're going to start to try to just immediately consolidate the realm back into our control. We have 5 out of 10 domain size. We have a 2-year-old half-brother who controls one of our provinces. I'd rather not become a kinslayer to murder our brother, so let's just go ahead and plot to revoke his title. So he is in the county of Hajar. And because this is our capital duchy and someone else owns a province in our capital duchy, you pretty much always have the ability to take one of these missions to try to fabricate against them. Everyone and their brother's going to want to help us out, which is great. We are going to want to raise a levy to win this war. I hate how it does that. Please just let me select the army when I zoom out. I'm trying to select everyone. I remember when CK2 first came out, you used to be able to zoom way the hell out and just go select all the things. And that's not possible anymore, which makes me very sad. All right. How are we doing on income right now? We are making negative money with our levy raised. Our retinue is also reinforcing right now. The son was born. We have a half-brother who is obviously going to be sent to the front lines. That is his job in life. Another child lacks an education or something focus. Or you can be diplomatic. I don't even really care. When it's a woman, I mean, when it's just a little girl, who can bother? I mean, why even bother paying attention to that, huh? It's just too much work. So, main thing we want to do right away is that since we have no truce timer with any characters, we want to immediately declare another holy war against these Abyssinian provinces down here. And then we'll probably turn our attention north again and try to go for another holy site. My king, word has reached me that your court rabbi has accused me of heresy. Well, are you a heretic? You are not. You are some dude who lives in the city. Basically, because I sent my court rabbi to try to convert Dhofar, which is the religious holy site. He's failed to target the county itself and is instead randomly accusing some other person in the realm of being a heretic. So if I hate this guy for whatever reason, I can just say, yeah, oh yeah, he's totally a heretic, and then I have a right to imprison him and take his stuff and things. But otherwise, I don't. So I'm going to say I don't. I don't really want to do that. It's just some mayor. Like, it's not like my brother or something. Alright, so we've got plenty of plot power here. Let's go ahead and we'll keep some of these troops back. We're going to need, like, 1,000 or so men to actually do that siege. We got 3,000 troops over here already. I fear that I mentioned this, I think, earlier, but I still do. I fear that the campaign's going to get very easy in the near future. Even succession things like this. I think we're through the worst of it, and that's okay. All right. Anyways, there's a quick victory under our belt. We're not over the domain limits. We'll just hold on to that for now. Let's stand down everything except for the retinue. 2,000 light infantry. All light infantry, too. Our wife is pregnant. Let's fire the revocation plot. He'll say no, probably. The war it is! The 2-year-old has got teeth. We have a new son. A son was born to King Tenjin the Fat. My deceased father has given birth to another baby. Great. That would be another frontline military man right there. That is for sure. We're in our own territory, so we already disbanded everything. Let's re-raise and re-rally. One of the tricks you can do if you do want to do the thing where you select armies is, I've learned this before as well. If you have an army selected and then you shift-click to select more, it used to work. Damn it. Damn it! Well, game, why don't you let me select all the things from really zoomed out, huh? Just doesn't seem fair. We're not a bad character overall. I mean, our martial score is god-awful, but 18 diplomacy is pretty nice. You could totally take carousing focus and be like a man of the people. We have a dangerous faction right now. The Jewish moral authority is up to 55%. We have the holy site of Raisut is controlled. The holy site of Sinai is not settled. What the hell does that mean? It lacks a temple holding altogether. Wow. Really? Well, we need to build a temple there. Let us go. Bring our Jewishness with us. And fix it. Number of random prisoners still in prison. That is where prisoners go, after all. In prison. Okay. We have been waiting on this one province down here till we actually had enough boats. We're getting close. Now we have a son. His name is Tenjin. Very well. We've gained some technology. Let's go for... Let's try just doing duty, just for the hell of it. I don't think I've ever once in my entire career of playing CK2 taken that focus. Are we lustful? Yes, we are. Then we therefore must make a move. The Count Geberil of Axum has inherited the Axum tribe from Chief Sisay of Rama. So our nephew, gonna be, oh god, she's my kinswoman. Great. This kiddo has inherited a tribe, and he is actually fairly decent. He's haughty, brawny, brooding, And he's got a diplomatic education focus. He's of our dynasty. His guardian is Gedai, a lowborn guy. That's not any good. No. Educate child. Me. I want to do it. I already have kids. I'm already educating two. I have a ward. Let's pawn our daughter off onto someone else. We will allow our spy master to do it, which should free us up to go back to our nephew, educate. Nice. Twice the technology. Twice the fun. It's the something of the double mint and double mint gum. Young Maki has finished his education. Great. I'm very pleased to hear of it. Random prisoner. And thank you, random citizen. Reminds me of, what movie was that? That was the one with, Metro Man. Metro Man and no, not Doctor. This is a bad guy. I can't remember the name of that movie. It's a funny movie, kids movie. Anyway, being sociable is key. Because we are gregarious, we can be known as a chattermouth. That doesn't seem very good. We can make this random courtier who is Jewish gain. I don't really care. Like, go away. Why are you bothering me with this information? She's not of special interest. I don't care about this girl. Megamind. That's the name of the movie. Alright, so our son, Tessema, has become a Midas Touch Jew. He has been showing more and more signs of laziness. He should get out more and talk to people. He became gregarious. She should also, yeah, everyone should get out more and talk to people. So our son, who is technically our heir because he's our eldest, needs a wife. Shall we keep it in the family? Marry him to my sister? That seems quite dirty. Let's just briefly check this to see. Is there anyone who is strong out there? No? Okay. How about genius? No? Attractive? Wait a second. There is one. She's 25. Let's take it. Alright. When, I suppose, we can, we're definitely going to want to change over our succession law. So we're not going to be able to do that until we've been in charge of the Kingdom of David for 10 years, which is going to be in 880. So in 8 more years we can consider it. Again, assuming that every vassal likes us, which should be pretty easy to do with high diplomacy. Alright, next plot. We want to revoke the county of Mahra, which is also in our capital. Our capital duchy. We'll just park our retinue over there now. Okay, how's the retinue looking? It's up to 2,500 troops now. We have a random Myaphysite who is the wrong religion. I miss being attractive. Here, have some money and then become my religion, please. Just a little bit quicker than relying on other people doing it. I suppose we should probably declare this war, right? Let's see, you've got, like, no troops. You've got no allies. I mean, you just need to give me this land. It belongs to me now. We cannot declare war if we have any raised levies. Apparently, there is an army somewhere. 127 men that I have forgotten about. Way the hell up there. Yeah. They're just hanging out like, boss? Are we allowed to go home? No. Until you get the crow, or the, the bird in the mail, then you need to stay there doing that. Forever. Nearby Sunni rulers may come to their defense. That's fine. Totally fine. We'll do one holy war at a time just to call it safe. One of the things that's really nice about CK2 is that you don't really have to be super careful about declaring wars. Like, yes, you do, in some ways, right? You can't be completely brazen. But at the same time, like, if you mess up, worst case scenario is that you have to give them some money and you lose a bunch of prestige. But when you declare an offensive war, if you lose that war, you can't lose land. Like, they can't turn the CB around on you or anything. So, worst case scenario, just lose a little bit of money. Not really a big deal. The county of Assab has been converted to the Jewish faith. Awesome. County of Asab. It's happening! How's the religion looking? 52 moral authority. We need more. We need more holy sites. What's our ambition right now? Our ambition is to become exalted among men, and we want to revoke the County of Mahra. We have our business focus right now. We're only 34. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the County of Muscat is doing very well. Good. Wow, this Spy Master's kicking ass. Seem to be having difficulty getting enough support to make this happen. I will spend a little bit of money to grease the fingers of the court. We'll see if that gets us enough. If not, that's okay. A son was born to us. Oh great, it's a bastard. Named Bear Hanau. He's my fizza. I don't need him. Go away. We want to keep it in the family. I mean, I had to sleep with him. Sleep with her, rather, but... Alright, so our siege is going to go a little bit slower since I have an army here and he can't even raise his levy. It's going to make it as if the garrison was much stronger than it would normally be, about double strength, so that slows down our actual siege ticks by quite a bit. But, the nice thing is that we just don't have to really worry about managing it all. The war will just kind of resolve itself soon. We'll get another province back in our control. The question is, do we want to take, like, seniority succession to try to guarantee we get all the territory back, or do we want to just try to murder our brother? There's a very good chance we could become known as a Kinslayer. Being Kinslayer is quite bad. Just for example, let's go find a character with Kinslayer. Kinslayer. Search all characters for Kinslayer. The trait Kinslayer gives you -3 diplomacy and dynastic opinion of -15. That's really penalizing. Alright, so the person we're actually at war with who owns provinces is you. We only have 2 here and here. Work that army there. We'll grab these guys to here. The garrison here is really quite strong, so let's not worry about that one for now. Okay. How are we doing on income? We're gaining money while at war. Very nice. So now that the retinue is up to full strength, we seem to be doing just fine. And we have lost our spy master. No! What happened to him? Died of depression. Was this the man? This was our man! Duke Tenjin II, who managed to steal all kinds of technology for us in the matter of just months, is now dead. I'm saddened to hear this. Okay, Girma, you're just not good enough to be anyone. Ooh, we have an organizer. Not very good at anything else. He's a leader of a revolt, though, so he's temporary. Let's take a moment here to look through our list. We've got some people who are Sunni. We've got Johannes, the Sunni chief. We should probably take care of that. Gojum. So, this fella... You... are Sunni. -28 opinion of us. Raised levies is a little bit of a reason. He's zealous. He's quite easily bribed. We need to be at peace to demand conversion. We could always just send our guy... I want to try to convert that province. I don't remember if holy sites actually give you more moral authority for being the right religion. It would make sense that they would. Let's see. Raesut is giving us 10. And I believe that that's the most that it can be. I don't think it can go higher just based on, like, being the right religion. I guess we'll find out soon. Eventually we'll convert it. Charismatic negotiator. New spymaster, I guess, is going to be Khalil, the Duke of Wag. He would make for a pretty good steward, though. Let's go for a lowly mayor. I really enjoy having mayors as the spymaster because mayors, being a character who owns a city, don't really have any vested interest in murdering you because they can't get your land. So they usually prove to be very solid in the role of spymaster. Whereas brothers and nephews and uncles and stuff are obviously going to kick your ass. You're going to die. After a successful siege, your men drag Bathsheba Gideon out of her hiding hole. Okay, unfortunately my kinswoman, who we really have no reason to dislike. Oh, she's worth 10 gold. I mean, we're Jewish, for crying out loud. We're gonna ransom our own family. I mean, why not? We're gonna milk this guy dry before we take his land. See, our armies are strong enough now that wars just get so much easier because I don't really have to pay attention to them. You know? They just sort of work out on their own in the long run. And that's the way I like it. He who laughs last, laughs longest. Finally, that cruel brute, Rabbi Germa, has left this fine earth. While everything will definitely be better without him, I have a lot of extra time on my hands now. Apparently he was my rival? Yeah. I'm glad he's gone, but I'm sure it sure will be boring without him. Find a new rival to amuse yourself with, or gain the trait kind. Kind is awesome, let's become kind. We need to change succession law soon. Oh, you want peace? Well, I will do that, but after you've given me ransom money for all these people. So for now, we decline. Okay, and, my brother... I am really thinking we're gonna end up murdering that guy. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go for Kinslayer. Okay, we've got to take some of his money away. That's useful. And we got all of our holdings out of our capital duchy back. We have Axum and this other tribe over here that we do need to get rid of at some point in the near future. We finished this occupation here. This siege seems to be taking a very, very long time. We have 14 war score right now. The actual ticking war score is based on over here. Should be pretty easy to take, but we want to go here first. We can take technology. Looks like it's finally time for legalism level 3. Thank goodness. This will unlock regulated inheritance, late feudal administration, and high centralization. And I believe it will also allow us to go up to high centralization. Yes. So that's why we've been stockpiling those points. Really the only three that matter too much are legalism, castle infrastructure, construction. In our case, because of the whole Silk Road thing, trade practices is pretty useful. Military organization, some of them are pretty useless, so... We have a niece. Sure, she can focus on pride or something. Okay, well, for now, I am going to take a break here. But I do look forward to seeing you again in the next episode, so as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.